Hello, I'm Stephen Woodcock. I've been in the financial markets for about 35 years now, and here are my thoughts on what's going on at the moment. We're currently looking at a bit of a trepidatious market at the moment. I seem to be, every day seem to be looking for something to do, and nothing happens until we get comments out from one of the finance ministers from somewhere, or someone comes out with some information, or there are data out. But other than that, the market seems to be quite stagnant. The dollar hasn't continued on its recent sort of gains, and we're in no man's land. And I think at the moment we're looking for direction again. This morning we've seen a German finance ministry come out with a write-down on some numbers and growth out of Germany, taking their growth expectations for the coming months from 1.8 down to 1.1, which shows us what's going on sort of in that part of the world at the moment. We are seeing some weakness in the euro prior to that, and this is adding fuel to the fire. And I suggest, as I've said many times before, I personally see no reason for the euro to rally at the moment, and every rally seems to be getting shallower and shallower, and is well sold into. So we're currently trading around the 109 area, but I've got to admit I do see us probably trading down as far as maybe 106, you know, in the short to medium term. But my longer term view still remains that we see the euro trade much lower, and I see it going below parity against the dollar. Impeachment talks in the US. I'm getting fed up with these so-called people in the know who keep coming out with very good reasons for the president to be impeached. And when we see all the facts, then, well, I'm sure we don't see all the facts, but when we see what we can see, they seem extremely weak, and just continued pressure on the US president to, well, more impeachments, all basically. But I have to admit, I think he's okay at the moment. I don't see any problems. The Ukraine conversations obviously are still ongoing, but I personally don't think anything will come out of those. Sterling, for the moment, still under the Brexit curse. Pretty much as I said, sterling doesn't like, or cable doesn't like it much above 125.50. We've seen it up towards 126, but immediately sold down. We're currently around 123. I still think there's people sticking with their short positions until the day that we pull out of the European Union. And as I've said before, I expect sterling to be weak into it. And as soon as we remove ourselves from the European situation, then I suggest I'll be buying sterling, and as will many other people, and covering their short positions and looking for higher levels. Dollar yen has maybe taken a bit of the safety trade. We traded down to 104.5. We're currently back at 107.80 after seeing 108 sort of 45 yesterday. It is struggling to clear 108.5, but I think if we see it trade above 108.5, we've got some upside, maybe another 200-300 points. Longer term, dollar goes higher. That's about it for the moment. Thanks very much.